So, in this video I am playing a games journalist, and what better way to play a games journalist than to use a real GDC Media Access Badge. This is mine from when I worked at Inside Network. Those were the days. I had to quit that job so I could work on strip search though, so it all worked out okay. But obviously it says GDC 12, so I want to change this so it says GDC 14, but I also don't want to wreck my actual GDC badge, because it is a good souvenir and you never know when we might need it. So I'm just putting a little bit of this, because we don't have black electrical tape, which is irritating. So I'm putting some white tape over this, and I'm going to draw a 14. Or I'm going to draw a 14, then I'm going to color around it. It's very laborious and sort of ass backwards, but you know what? It gets the job done, and it'll probably look fine on camera, I hope.
Yeah, I'm creating a studio, I guess, for this particular media expo, where they will be taking people, developers and spokespeople, public affairs drones, to interview them for the show that we're creating here. So I'm hanging up draperies on our whiteboard using cow clips in this totally safe chair. Marvel at the magic of the studio as it comes together.
So my clever plan to, you know, make a 1-4 was thwarted slightly by the fact that this tape bleeds a lot. So my 1-4 looked pretty crappy almost immediately. So now it's all black. So from a distance, it's just a GDC badge, but I didn't have to actually wreck my GDC badge and color in the 1-2. That actually looks really good. Yay! I'm a prop mistress.
I'm playing generic gaming executive, and so I'm just wearing a nice jacket, and I'm wearing a PS4 shirt, even though this is not a PS4 exclusive necessarily, because it is coming out this holiday season for PC, Xbox One, and PS4. But we had it. We made this for the 4 PS4s video.
Actually, just say for PC and PS4, like you are the pocket big Sony.
Sure, PC and PS4. What's up, Paul?
What's he doing? This is the
He's
worst
raising my GDC badge because it hits me about here, which is not ideal for showing up on camera. It's pretty high for a GDC badge, but it'll work. Well, I can turn it like this because it's on both sides of the sock.
That's cool.
Hey, Cam, how's this?
Much better.
You can change it. I'll probably talk about this volume, I think.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Are you gonna like point it at Graham when you're talking when he's talking?
Yeah, Graham, how's this for you?
I think it's pretty good. How about you? How are you doing today? Elements of
I'm gonna be wearing
psychics.
high heels.
Ah, yes, of course.
I'm standing on books because I am a tiny munchkin. Because Graham is a gigantic ogre.
I'm only 6'3", and you're only 5'.
6.
Yeah, that's not that weird.
How do you not know how tall I am? I know how tall you are.
It doesn't come up as much. Usually you're like.
Paul is 5'11". Cam is 6'1".
Paul is not 5'11".
I'm 5'11 and a half.
Are you really? I thought you were taller than that.
No.
Paul, I thought you were 5'11", Paul.
But I thought I was. How tall am I?
James seems to think that Paul is not 5'11".
James, you're 6'1", right?
Yep.
Alright, so really? I thought you were...
I thought Paul was shorter than that.
Okay, cool.
It depends on the tape measure.
Whatever.
How tall is Matt?
You know everyone's heights.
Matt's 5'8".
What about me?
Oh, he's so
I think you're 5'10".
What?
So you.
Am I right?
I have no idea.
Oh, what the...
So you know everyone's heights.
Yes.
James knows everyone's birthdays. I know nothing. That's fine.
Do you know your lines?
I don't care how tall you are.
Yes, the relevant thing is, do we know your line?
So, DLC?
Transform.
I think just slowly shake your head at me rather than looking back at the camera.
So we're back at MetaLab, my workspace. We've moved things around since last time LoadingReadyRun was here, so that's exciting. But yeah, my awesome startup web-based office space, sometimes available for LoadingReadyRun. So yeah.
Tin fins. That is interesting.
Is this the one that does the instant speed reanimation?
Last time we were shooting here was when we did Monroe's Meats with Beej as the butcher guy, I think, and that worked really, really well. Because this looks more like a... This works better for today because it looks more like a game dev office than like the weird room at UVic.
All right. Turn one.
I brought a copy of the Star Trek Encyclopedia with the dust jacket off. Like, so that we could have a nice looking book for a second. I wanted it to be an actual book, not just like, oh,
Yeah.
we couldn't get a book prop, so I guess we'll read it off an iPad. I really wanted it to be a book. Just as long as you don't see the spine, that it's the Star Trek Encyclopedia.
Still? Yeah, I was playing the latest build and they don't react at all.
I oversaw them implementing arrow reactions last week.
Oh, the fish react to arrows, sure, but not darts or daggers. And if you throw an NPC in the river, the collider pushes the fish out of the way, but they stay in the default position. They don't act like they're being pushed.
God damn it!
I will say, the salmon is working fine, but the trout, the bass, the herring are exhibiting this issue.
Well, why can't we use the salmon behaviors on all the other fish?
Got it. They have a chitinous exoskeleton that can survive depths up to...
This is women we're talking about.
Yes, and I think they have pincers.
I'll get on the phone to the artist. We'll need to get the textures and lighting perfect so the exoskeleton looks real. If we're gonna put women in this game, by God, let's do it right.
And then Stinger very quickly.
Wait. Okay, so you've got your guy, and he's either a human, dwarf, elf, orc, bear, ode, bear O's.
O's?
Well, fighter, duh.
All the fighters. Barbarian, knight, sorry.
Druid, barkeep, assassin, chemist, spy, rage prophet, cavalier, dinosaur, oracle, summoner, farmer. That's all of them. Druid, barkeep, assassin, spy, or chemist, spy, rage prophet. What's before dinosaur? Cavalier, dinosaur, oracle.
What's before
Summoner.
dinosaur?
Sorcerer.
Druid, barkeep, assassin, spy, chemist, summoner, cavalier, dinosaur, farmer, and
Farmerlock!
ow!
Whiff.
It's a tough one.
The three I had mine was tricky. Alright, let's try it one more time.
Okay.
Look at you guys chilling out.
We're just jamming. You know, it's a free flow.
So you're not
open.
jamming on the rage, I assume I got a parking ticket.
No.
3, 2.
Do they live in trees?
Oh yeah. So they have a chitinous sorry.
Okay. Dude, could you do more like, do they live in trees?
Okay. But go up on trees.
It's like I feel like I saw a documentary.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And actually, like, wait for a sec. I'm gonna do the 3, 2 on my way in, but actually, like, wait for a sec. So there's a moment of you guys all thinking and you reading.
Okay.
And then sort of
Okay.
do that, yeah.
Wait, hold everything.
What?
They come in hard and soft shell varieties.
We just spent weeks developing the ovipositor jiggle physics.
I think maybe rather than like
I'm tempted to
being depressed, maybe just like
draw,
surprised.
like,
Like,
a
oh, this is
Peruvian
a lot harder than I thought it
Yeah,
would be.
okay.
and lobster next to it.
It's like we designed fish, no problem. But fuck these guys.
Confusing.
A lobster with boobs.
No. He's drawing a woman.
It's got a butt. It's just
Well, it's in the boob butt pose.
Oh, of course.
The fish in the river just sit there.
Still?
Yeah, the fuck.